last few games of the season. This was it for Jordyn and Savannah. They were back in full swing. But they still had the playoffs to look forward to. One game at a time, they would always say to each other. Now let's just see if Buckets and Baller could silence the storm.
One of the last few home games of the season, as Jordyn has made the starting lineup and as they got a victory over Liberty last episode. And they've already clinched a playoff spot. They simulated a few games, and it was after that game that they had finally clinched a playoff spot. Currently, they are, I believe, second in the standings behind the Aces. Savannah gets the assist there, I believe. Now they're just looking to close out the regular season on a high note as they made playoffs. And that was the question. Was Savannah going to be able to put the team on her back, so to speak, and be able to carry the team while Jordyn was absent? Savannah tried for the three there, couldn't quite connect. And she did. She did carry the team for the most part and, got some wins. And then once Jordyn came back, it was all smooth sailing from there, able to get, suffered some losses in the simulation, but also, in the games that we did play, the Liberty game last episode, they were able to beat the Liberty. And Savannah drops a three. So they were able to beat the Liberty, and it would be amazing if the Sparks can get a victory here at home. And it would be amazing also if the Sparks can go to the playoffs and get there to a championship run, but they have to get there first, get to the finals first before even thinking about a title. Jordyn tried to get the two and can't quite get it to go. 6-8 still, left wide open, and that's a three for the Storm right there.
3 points.
I just celebrated yesterday my streaming anniversary over on Twitch as Savannah lands another three. That was 4 years ago yesterday. So, 28th, in case this video doesn't happen to go up on the day that it is recorded. So, I definitely have been enjoying all the content that I've been putting out as of late. It's definitely a change of pace for me because I'm used to streaming wrestling all the time, doing wrestling stuff all the time. But it's a great change of pace as Savannah lands another three as the Sparks find themselves with a comfortable lead here. She's going to get a straight shot to the paint and all off. And Savannah poking the ball away, getting that turnover. Jordyn charging in there. Jordyn with the pass. Savannah tried for a pass there and couldn't quite get it to go. Poking the ball away again as Savannah's been a pest on defense as of late. Wide open three. Luckily that wasn't connected. Luckily that didn't connect there. Hand in her face, and tried for the three and couldn't quite get that one to go. But I've been really liking doing this series and continuing the story of Jordyn and Savannah's backcourt violation there. Stepped on the backcourt line there. The Storm will take the timeout.
Substitution on the court.
Looks like Savannah's going to be subbed off for a little bit. And the coach wanted to ease Jordyn back into it as she had a lower leg fracture that put her out for a huge amount of the season. And so she wanted to ease her way back into it a little bit. And get her back to being the player that she once was, you know, because it's really, really difficult, you know, when you're dealing with an injury, you know, especially any type of leg injury or any type of major injury like that, you sort of have to think about possibly not being the same player that you were pre-injury. So, you know, and that's really, really tough sometimes. It's Jordyn's gonna light one up and get one for the 2. She had the 3 there. She could have taken the 3, but decides to take the 2 instead. Whatever works. Turnover there, Sparks. Jordyn again landed another one. This continues, and you know, I love just expanding the stories of my characters, and you know, wrestling wise, and you know, just making them, you know, more than just characters in a video game, you know, making them seem more like real people. As the Sparks land another 3, and you know, with this idea, I only bought, you know, NBA 2K22 just to do this backstory for Jordyn originally, and then I thought of Savannah, and then we just continued it, and we ended up creating this, like, what-if scenario series. Like, what if they never left the WNBA? They never left and continued, you know, their dominance as Savannah drains another 3 there. Like, yeah, what if they never left the WNBA after a couple years to train in wrestling? And so, you know, now we're seeing that here, and just seeing this series and seeing what this has become, you know, is amazing to me. You know, it's amazing, it's great. We're going to have Savannah and Jordyn both rest for a little bit. And Savannah tried for the 3, couldn't quite get that to go. That bounced right off of the rim. Out, oh, but poked the ball away. Oh, don't want to get back court though. Jordyn's got a wide open 3, and she drains that one. And buckets and baller connection there is connecting beautifully. And it's funny because, you know, you just saw that stat line there. Jordyn has performed better in the losses that the Sparks have had instead of the victories. That's very, very strange. And Savannah drains another 3. 14 points in the first quarter. As the second continues to wind down. The Sparks playing good defense here, continuing this onslaught of offense. Oh, great pass into good play. Tia Cooper able to get that. Jordyn Talbot with a 3 there, with a long 2. That was a long 2. I thought that was 3. Looked like it was, but it was just a long, long 2 as a 3 ball right there from Savannah offline. Prince with the three.
Prince for three.
That was Savannah's assignment. She kind of just lost her there. Savannah gonna go up for the three, bounced off of the rim and out. You know, so it's very interesting, you know, just being able to utilize, you know, different games and figuring out different creative avenues. Because, you know, in the world of, like, entertainment, in the world of YouTube is halftime. On us here. In the world of YouTube and entertainment, it's very... It's one of those things where you have to differentiate yourself from the next person. And that's with anything. Whether it be wrestling or acting or whatever it is. That's with anything. You have to be able to make yourself feel different. Make people want to watch you. You know, that's the thing. Savannah tried to pull up for that mid-range jumper and couldn't quite connect with it, but... Good defense, but Storm able still to get the two. And you know, in the grand scheme of things, like I think what sets me apart from some YouTubers here and some other content creators is just that the ability to create things out of nothing, like the ability to make stuff out, because essentially you guys made RCW and everything that I do what it is. You know, yes, I'm the one that created it, but if it wasn't for your guys' characters and you guys, you know, spending the time to watch the content, whether it be on Twitch live or on here on YouTube, it's still one of those things that I am 100% grateful for, because, you know, because of that, because of what I've done on YouTube and what I've, you know, and not just talking about the amount of subscribers or anything, it's just the opportunities that I've gotten because of that, and, you know, because of the creativity that I've shown my content, because of you guys loving the content. It is honestly over the moon for me that you've gotten that, and another missed shot there from Savannah. Savannah may need some time on the bench here. She's a little bit tired. 3-0 off there. I need to call a timeout soon. And for Savannah, Savannah gets 3, and speaking of a timeout, the Storm take one.
Timeout Storm. Get ready for the big squad.
Both could use some much needed rest here.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Savannah checks in again with Jordyn. 10-point game, now a 9-point game.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
They're playing just hot potato with the ball here. Jordyn was wide open there for a minute. Good ball movement here. 5 to shoot. Tried to get the ball to Jordyn. Couldn't quite get it. It's a turnover. Got to get back on D here. And turnover there from the Storm is out of bounds. And it will be the Sparks ball. Jordyn on the inbound. Jordyn with 15 seconds, passing ball there. Jordyn's gonna go for the three. Oh, gets shoved there. It's a questionable decision. Jordyn went for it anyway. 9-point game still. Storm have definitely battled back in this, but you know, the Sparks have pretty much held the lead consistently. Jumper and missed that one there. Waning seconds of the third here. They gotta shoot it. Lloyd with the shot, and she can't come up with it. Sally B with the rebound. She passes it to Jordyn here. Savannah, oh! Rolled right in and rolled back out and rolled right back in. And she gets that three to drop. Fade away, and that's in there. 10-point game again. And it's the end of the third quarter with the Sparks with a 10-point lead over the Storm here at home. Savannah definitely performing pretty well in this matchup. We're here at the start of the fourth. Savannah still in the game along with Jordyn. Jordyn with a pass to Savannah again. Jordyn doesn't really know what to do. She's going to get caught with a travel here. She takes a little too long, takes the jumper, can't quite do it. Zowie B. Zowie B, though, gets the two. Oh, almost lost the ball. Samuelson there, being guarded by Savannah. Samuelson setting up a screen. Good defense there from Zowie B and Savannah combined there to. Oh, and they doubled. I think they double teamed Savannah there because they know just how hot she's been beyond the arc. And it's now a 10-point game once more. Three ball, wide open three, and Savannah drains it. You can tell by that stat line that Sparks have been better beyond the arc over the Storm. Four, three, shot clock expiring here. They gotta take a shot, and that's off. And tried for it again, and they get a three. 10-point game once again. It's a problem. You got to get rebounds there. You can't allow second chance points like that. The Savannah's going to go into the paint and lay one in. You very rarely see that from her, but
Out of bounds. Storm ball. In for the Storm.
as Savannah was subbed off a little bit there for some rest. Much needed rest. Savannah. Oh. Three ball there. And just like that, the Storm are still fighting towards the end of this game. Still anybody's ball game here. Savannah tries for the three and lands one beautifully. Getting the steal. Trying to run in there. And getting a 3 and getting the assist is Savannah. She is on fire today. Don't want to get fouled. Oh, Canada though. Jordyn Canada with the shot and can't quite make it. That's off. Savannah though. Oh, Savannah tried for that 3 and couldn't quite get it to go. 10-point game still. Very much in it. And one play and a 3-point play there for the Sparks. I don't know how much better this can be here. Savannah's playing some small forward here. Let's rest Savannah for a little bit there. I guess they don't want to rest Savannah. I guess Savannah's still very much in. They want to keep their hot hand in. Savannah, oh, missing the 3. She still has that takeover. She's a little tired though, and rightfully so. She has been all over the floor here. What a great block by the Storm. Oh, missing the basket there. No easy shots there, and the Sparks again playing great defense. Jumper, Savannah with it, 2. Savannah with 41 points now. Savannah asking for the ball. 3 bounced off of the rim and out of there. She's just trying to pad her stats at this point. Make a case for MVP as if it's not already locked in. Savannah's had an MVP caliber season, and if Jordyn was with her the entire season, Jordyn probably would have too as well.
Williams.
And let's see if the Sparks can strike 100 in this game, because Savannah's been a scoring machine here. Let's see if the Sparks can strike 100, and yes, they can. Savannah's already won MVP before. Jordyn's already won it.
Mercedes Russell.
Savannah trying to pad her stats, and she's doing that more. Another 3. And it appears that the Sparks are going to win this one. 104-90. At home.